Promoting equality and diversity in the classroom. The objectives of this video are to agree a definition of equality and diversity that is useful in the context of an FE classroom, and to explore ways to promote equality and diversity in our teaching. The definition of equality we are using is recognizing the rights of all individuals and groups to be treated equally, which does not necessarily mean the same, regardless of their age, gender, race, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, religion, or beliefs. The definition of diversity we are using is recognizing and valuing difference. In the UK, diversity typically refers to age, gender, sexual orientation, socio-economic status, physical cognitive abilities, religion or beliefs, ethnicity, race, nationality, or culture. You should aim to facilitate the development of practices which promote the possibility of fair and equal chances for all to develop their full potential in all aspects of life, and the removal of barriers and disadvantage experienced by certain groups. In planning your lesson, you should take account of timetabling, assessment points, etc., to take account of cultural holidays, festivals, and other important events. You should also ensure that all students' needs and requirements are planned for, and reasonable adjustments are made for all eventualities. You should develop a resource box of materials representing a range of cultural, social contexts and images, considering language use to make sure that vocational or technical terms are explained clearly and in context. To maximize your effectiveness as a teacher, you need to develop a productive relationship with your learners. You should find out basic facts about cultural backgrounds, religious traditions, where the family is from, etc. We often subconsciously think in stereotypes. You should resist and challenge stereotypical thinking. For example, men don't enjoy shopping, wheelchair users don't go to nightclubs, or visually impaired learners are not interested in art. The whole class will benefit if you encourage learners to share information with you and the class on cultural, personal, social, and religious traditions. It is important to evaluate all lessons in order to pinpoint all possible opportunities to embed awareness of equality and diversity. It is important that a teacher notes and questions or discusses any references made by students that involve equality and diversity. Questioning can be a powerful tool for embedding. For example, what would you do if the client was deaf? How would you change your approach when dealing with children from another culture? Have you considered the impact of that on predominantly female group? It is important to consider the background of guest speakers and others who provide extra input to the course. Role models can have a powerful impact on students and should reflect a broad cross-section of society. You should also make sure that images and examples of practice reflect a similarly broad cross-section of society. Teaching and learning processes can become outdated over a short period, and what suits one group well might not suit another. You should review your resources on a regular basis. When reviewing materials, you should ask whether the resources and processes are inclusive and accessible to all learners. Do the resources and processes draw on the potential experiences of all your learners, thus promoting and celebrating diversity? Are you confident that your resources do not reinforce stereotypes or discriminatory practices?